If only I could turn back time.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back yet again here in the YouTube world for WWE 2K20 Universe Mode live on SmackDown. Here is going to be a great episode for you all. We are getting closer and closer to Extreme Rules pay-per-view live here in Orlando, Florida. It is going to be a great night for all of us here tonight. And tonight is going to be a big night because, ladies and gentlemen, we are inching closer to the rematch that has been talked about in Universe Mode for the last 3 weeks. Roman Reigns, Jeff Hardy for the World Heavyweight title, which is currently around the waist, or should I say shoulder, of the head of the table, the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. He will give Jeff Hardy one last opportunity to take the Universal Championship, to take the World Heavyweight Championship off of him. But if Jeff Hardy loses, he is not just barred from any more world title matches, he is barred from WWE completely. Roman doesn't want to see a trace of Jeff Hardy back in his company. And ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are liking the series so far and you like what you're seeing and hearing, then please hit that subscribe button for more great videos. And while you're at it, hit the, I say hit the subscribe button, didn't I? I mean hit the like button, show that you care. It shows a lot of support for the channel. And with that said, why not go ahead and hit the subscribe button while you're at it? And put on the post notification so you always know when another video is going to get dropped. And now, ladies and gentlemen, oh, wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, look who's gracing us with his presence.
This is going to be good. Let's see what he has to say.
The head of the table, the World Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns, is here in Orlando.
Starts with a bang.
Now, over the last couple of weeks, I have made some remarks towards Jeff Hardy, and I don't really think I need to apologize for that. Because I meant every word that I said about Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy, you have been given chance after chance by me, by the WWE, and by everybody you know. You've been given opportunities that you do not deserve. As for me, well, I'm the head of the table. I'm the tribal fucking chief. I earned my stripes. I earned everything that I have.
Well, okay.
And I don't just defend the heart and soul of SmackDown and the WWE with the World Heavyweight Championship. I don't just give people like you opportunities with the World Heavyweight Championship. I offer all of those to everyone here on SmackDown.
Very well put. Okay.
And Jeff, I'm going to make this perfectly clear. I have been way too promised. I've been way too nice and far too accepting of what you have done here in this company. You're the reason why superstars like me, like my cousins, are put to the side and ignored. But come Extreme Rules, when we're in an Extreme Rules match, I'm gonna smash you. I'm gonna break you. And I'm gonna make you acknowledge me as the head of the table and the Tribal Chief. And Roman Reigns, if that doesn't scare Jeff Hardy into seeing how intense and serious this match is, I don't know what will. Roman Reigns is ready for Extreme Rules. The question is Jeff Hardy ready for Extreme Rules? And with that said, a lot to see on that pay-per-view, a lot to pray and hope for. But the question is, will it all come together? Will Jeff Hardy finally have his crowning moment? That is the big question. But for right now, ladies and gentlemen, let's take you into what we have here tonight on this episode of SmackDown Live. To kick us off in our opening matchup, the SmackDown Women's Champion, the man Becky Lynch, is in action tonight as she takes on Naomi. I hope everybody here is ready to feel the glow or bask in the adulation of the man. And also, after a successful win last week, Edge now once again takes on the killer of the conspiracy, the master strategist he likes to call himself, Sami Zayn. Also in more singles competition, the Blackheart Tommaso Ciampa, after an impressive win last week over Apollo Crews, tonight will take on the leader of the Alpha Academy, Chad Gable, with Otis by his side. Then we're going to transition to one of our two great tag team matches we have here tonight. The Dirty Dogs themselves, former SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler, take on the family, the other bloodline of SmackDown, Dominic and Rey Mysterio. After an impressive win last week over the Intercontinental Champion, Ricochet now has an opportunity to face Shinsuke Nakamura at Extreme Rules for the Intercontinental title. Will it happen? Will Ricochet finally become IC champion? We'll find out, but tonight he has taken on a big challenge, and this would be a dream match in many's opinion. Ricochet will take on the first ever Universal Champion, the Prince, Finn Balor. And as I mentioned last week and talked about, the Street Profits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, who want more gold. They want the smoke. Well, tonight they're going to get a preview of that smoke that's to come as they take on Jimmy and Jay, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos. And our semi-main event Fatal 4-Way action as these four beautiful and powerful women will face off. The winner of this Fatal 4-Way match faces Becky Lynch at Extreme Rules for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And competing in this Fatal 4-Way match is none other than Zelina Vega, Carmella, Liv Morgan, and Toni Storm. All four of these women have been in the ring with Becky Lynch in some way, shape, or form, and now one of them will get the opportunity that they also beg for. And finally, our main event, as I mentioned earlier, the head of the table, the World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns, before he clashes with Jeff Hardy at Extreme Rules for his World Heavyweight title. The head of the table tonight is in action against the Charismatic Enigma's brother, the Broken Brilliance, Matt Hardy. Jeff Hardy, who has a lot riding on the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. So much could happen for both Matt and Jeff Hardy, not just tonight, but at Extreme Rules. If Jeff Hardy loses, what will this mean for the Hardy Boys? What will this mean for WWE? But ladies and gentlemen, all those questions will be answered in due time. But for now, we're going to get into SmackDown Live. And ladies and gentlemen, as you see our match card here tonight, Becky Lynch, the SmackDown Women's Champion, picks up the win over Naomi. The Rated R Superstar, Edge, defeats the Master Strategist, Sami Zayn. Master my ass. Tommaso Ciampa also makes Chad Gable fall to the black heart of WWE. And in tag team competition, the Dirty Dogs defeat the Dirty Dogs fall, to Rey Mysterio and Dominic. Back here live in ringside in Orlando, Florida. I love this state. Seriously, it's absolutely beautiful. But now we're back ringside for some action. Let's get it. One and only. You could say that again. Corey Business has just picked up. Mr. One and Only, the living superhero, is here in Florida.
The following contest is scheduled for one. Oh, yeah.
And now Ricochet getting ready to make his way to the ring. But wait a minute, there's Finn Balor. The Prince, what is he doing? Oh my God. Finn, not even waiting for the match to start, already out of the gates, going after Ricochet. And already Ricochet torquing Balor over that ring, over that part of the stage. Finn Balor, I recently had an interview with him. He said he's tired of being the second piece. He's tired of being the second biggest sideline. And now Finn Balor out of the gate immediately just attacked Ricochet, and now the bell finally rings. But ref, hopefully we can get some order back here.
One of the most impressive superstars in all WWE. And with Balor trapped behind him, that only
And Ricochet, beautiful drop kick to Balor.
And on the other side of the ring, there's the one and only.
And the one and only Ricochet, former U.S. champion, who has an opportunity to take the the Intercontinental title from Shinsuke Nakamura at Extreme Rules with a cutter on Balor, but only a count of one. And Balor and Ricochet, this is a dream match that I have wanted to see for a very, very long time, and I'm happy it's finally happening. And now Ricochet again torquing at the arms of Balor. Oh my God, that is not fine. That is not okay. The body's not supposed to bend that way. Oh God, I heard a pop. I heard a pop. And Balor just being so aggressive, trying to stay on Ricochet, but the speed of Mr. One and Only is just too much. And look at Ricochet go here. Balor hung up, and a 619. That will make Rey Mysterio proud. And a springboard European uppercut. Hook of the cover on Balor again. Shoulders down, but still not even a 1. And Balor, who came off of a huge win last week against Seth Rollins. And I don't know if that win has changed the mindset of the Prince, but something has definitely changed within Balor, because he just attacked Ricochet right before this match even got underhand. And now Flatliner takes down the high-flying Ricochet. Ladies and gentlemen, do not forget, we also have our main event still to come. Matt Hardy takes on the head of the table, Roman Reigns, but Balor's gonna fly! Tope con Hilo is correct. I was about to say Tope Suicida. That would have been wrong. Please forgive me. But Balor now with the upper hand on the #1 contender for the IC title, and a brainbuster on the mat. And now Finn Balor brings Ricochet back into the ring, and Ricochet is only like what, a week away, maybe less, from facing Shinsuke Nakamura for the Intercontinental title. And he's taking a lot of punishment. I don't think Ricochet may be 100% for this match. But you see, Mr. One and Only trying to fight back. And now, wait a minute, Ricochet is at the top. They don't call Ricochet the high-flying risk taker for nothing. And Ricochet, oh! Crashes and burns. And Balor notices. Now Balor gonna take full advantage. That took something very much out of Ricochet. And with an IC title match looming, you should not be taking these kind of risks. And Balor just breaks up the count. Now turns his attention back to Ricochet, and another flatliner. And now I think Finn's tuning into something. He's tuning in to that dark soul in his mind as he, with a nice leg whip up to Ricochet, right, and dragged him right by the arm. And Ricochet is practically lifeless. And Finn Balor, is he going to take a count out? No, he is not. Just breaks up the count yet again. And now Ricochet, oh, with a super kick. And Ricochet now back in the ring after a stiff super kick. And now Ricochet takes out Balor with some high-flying offense of his own. Landed right on the top of Balor's head, too. That could prove to be catastrophic for Balor. I mean, literally, Ricochet landed his full body weight right on the top of Balor's head. And now, Ricochet, who was at the top momentarily. And now Balor has Ricochet miscalculating. I think he was probably going for a leg drop or something. And now, wait a minute, Ricochet looked like he was looking for the recoil, but Balor, nice spinning heel kick, takes him down, and ooh! And Ricochet with this sudden burst of energy out of nowhere that he's so known for. And now Ricochet starting to come back. This is the Mr. One and Only that I know. Ricochet, look at the athleticism. And a drop kick for good measure. But wait a minute, the Prince is back up to his feet. The Prince is back up to his feet. Wait a minute, Balor caught him. 1916. Balor into a cover on Ricochet. That could be enough to put him away. No! Ricochet gets that shoulder up. How many matches has Finn Balor won with that same exact move, the 1916 Brainbuster? And here comes the first ever Universal Champion. Sling Blade takes down the #1 contender for the IC title. And now Ricochet, oh, and then Burnley took out the ref. And Balor again with a forearm takes down Ricochet. And a double stomp to the midsection. Things are starting to swing in Balor's direction now. But the question is, can Balor maintain that same aggression? And Balor just stomping. And Ricochet popped right back up. But Finn rolling back now, cranking on the neck. But Ricochet escapes out of the legs. And now Ricochet kick to the midsection. The recoil! The same move he used to beat Shinsuke Nakamura last week. Hook of the leg. Ricochet wins! Ricochet defeats Finn Balor.
Finn Balor just didn't do enough extraordinary things tonight.
Ricochet didn't just defeat one of Japan's greatest stars last week, but this week he defeats the first ever Universal Champion, of multi-time champion all over the world in Finn Balor. Props to Ricochet here tonight. Ricochet these last 2 weeks has built up some of the greatest momentum I have ever seen. And Ricochet now can set his sights on the Intercontinental title, which is around the waist of the artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura. Is this Shinsuke's biggest threat to his IC title reign yet, or is this just the beginning for Ricochet? And back here, ladies and gentlemen, the action does not stop here on SmackDown. And up next, it's time to party. Bring out the red Solo Cups, because we, the WWE Universe, want the smoke.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
The smoke is here in Orlando. The party's turning up. Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford here in SmackDown to bring that heat. Former Raw, SmackDown, and NXT Tag Team Champions. These two, I absolutely love them. It's a highlight reel even when they make their entrance. And Montez Ford, you see the red Solo Cup in his hand. Let's take a sip of happiness. How can you not enjoy these two? How do they not put a smile on your face? Anybody who says they do not like the Street Profits, please unsubscribe or unwatch this video somehow from your eyes. And Montez and Angelo look to be ready. But so do their opponents. Representing the bloodline and the family, the SmackDown Tag Team Champs.
479 pounds. The SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso.
The Usos make a very
Jimmy on the left, Jey on the right, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos, along with, as you can say, the special counsel, Paul Heyman, and the head of the table, the tribal chief, the world heavyweight champion, Roman Reigns, make the bloodline. Jimmy and Jey have found this new great aggression and feel for the family that I love so much. Even call both of them the main event Usos if you want to. These two are at that level. I mean, Roman has helped Jey's career so much up to this point. Jimmy Uso is a well-established tag team partner in his own right. And now, two great tag teams here on SmackDown are doing battle. Jimmy Uso going to start things off with Montez Ford. And Montez looking to already bring the heat to the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And now Montez, with a full head of steam, takes out Jimmy Uso. And Jey Uso gets taken out. And now Montez Ford, could he be looking to fly? Oh, maybe not. And Jimmy Uso now trying to come back stiff right to the face. And Montez, nice kick. And these two teams will do battle for the SmackDown Live Tag Team titles at Extreme Rules in a ladder match. So be sure to tune into Extreme Rules because you do not want to miss that. And now Montez with a tag to Angelo Dawkins. And look at the tag team work of the Street Profits. Angelo quickly into the cover on Jimmy Uso, but only not even a 1. And now Angelo back up to his feet, and so is Jimmy Uso. Oh, and Jimmy Uso gets sidestepped by one half of the Street Profits. And both of these teams are just so much fun to watch. The Usos, who have been here for years, the sons of Hall of Famer Rikishi, the cousins of The Rock and Roman Reigns, they're just so much fun to watch. But same thing, so is the Street Profits, because they bring that great level of energy that can't be matched by anybody. And notice how the Street Profits are keeping Jimmy Uso isolated from his brother Jey. Angelo gets another tag on Montez Ford. Body slam, Montez off the ropes, drop kick, Angelo with the splash. And now Jimmy Uso able to make the tag to Jey. And here comes main event Uso. The once right-hand man, now representative for the family, Jey Uso. A man who's had 2 world title opportunities before against his own cousin, Roman Reigns, which many didn't think would help anybody. But surprise, surprise, it helped push Jey Uso and establish Roman Reigns. And now Jey Uso, who's using that aggression that Roman taught him about. That's what I love. I love it. And now Jimmy Uso back up on the apron. And now you see Jey Uso backed up in the corner of the Street Profits in a 360 Stinger splash. And now Montez Ford up top. Oh, misses the elbow. And now Jey Uso double underhook takes down Montez Ford. And the world firmly behind the Usos. Now Jey just driving his knee into the spine of Montez Ford. And now wait a minute, Jey Uso turns him away from the ropes. The arms away from the ropes and into the tequila sunrise. And there's Angelo to break it up. And Angelo being told to get out of the ring. And Montez is in serious trouble now. But look at this. He's able to fight back. He's coming back. And Montez Ford taken down yet again. And now Montez with a huge spinning heel kick. And now Montez with a tag to Angelo. And the Street Profits are back in this tag team match. And now Montez watches as Angelo Dawkins brings the smoking 360 Stinger Splash. And you see you can hear Jimmy Uso begging for Jay to make the tag to him. And Jay able to make the tag to his brother.
Hoping to make a tag here. It sounds like there are a lot of people here tonight hoping for the exact same thing. We might just see it here.
And now, ooh, stiff right to one half of the tag team champions. But now it looks like the Street Profits could be looking to end it. Jey Uso's taken out. You don't want to waste time. Angelo with a tag. And Montez Ford from the heavens. Hook of the leg on one half of the tag champs. But Jimmy Uso, I think, somehow kicked out. And Montez now, after Jimmy Uso somehow kicked out of that huge frog splash, somehow trying to wear him down. Now Jimmy just trying to fight back and maybe just trying to stay alive. And look at this. Jimmy now into his own tequila sunrise. And pressure on the leg and the back, but right there, Angelo able to break it up yet again. And now, wait a minute. Now both members of the Usos, double super kicks. And a tag yet again to Angelo Dawkins. And hopefully Angelo can save this tag team match for the Street Profits. And if you're Roman Reigns, you gotta be thinking, what is happening with the Usos? They're supposed to be the best tag team in the world. And it looks like things are imploding here for both members of the Usos. And now Jey Uso takes down Angelo, but what's the next move for the Bloodline? Stiff super kick caught him. Jey Uso into a cover by there's Montez Ford, able to break it up at 2, and he is. Jey Uso thought he had it, but apparently not, and another big takedown, and the Usos bring in the fight.
I don't think this is the ideal time for Jey Uso to be hamming it up like this. Impressive speed strike from Jey.
And now you see Jey Uso just trying to keep Angelo away from Montez Ford.
And it's Angelo Dawkins finding the answer. A terrific reversal by Jey Uso.
And you see Angelo, just a one-man army trying to do whatever he can. And a Michinoku driver from Jey Uso.
This capacity crowd is on their feet. And with good reason. These superstars are
And the Street Profits bring in everything. What's next for either of these two teams? And a Russian leg sweep. And if these two teams are this hectic right now, imagine how they're going to be at Extreme Rules when they're in a ladder match for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Either way, something's going to have to give. And Montez Ford there, able to break it up. And now, wait a minute, Montez takes out Jimmy Uso. And now Jay just trying to do anything he can. And now, oh, the stiff punch caught him. And now Jey Uso gets targeted by Montez. And now wait a minute, now Montez Ford being told to back off. The referee telling him to let this match go on. And now Angelo takes out one half of the Usos. But Jey isn't taken out yet. And what's going to get from either one of these two teams? And like that, watch that. Angelo caught the foot of Jey Uso. And now the tag team work again of the Street Profits. Drop kick. Huge splash. Cover on Jey Uso to pin the SmackDown Tag Team Champs. Still, Jey Uso gets that shoulder up. And now Jey Uso, ooh, a bonsai drop. Could have nearly broken the ass of Montez Ford. No jokes there. And now again, Jey Uso misses the super kick. Montez Ford just trying to do anything to help the Street Profits survive this. And now Montez with Jey at the top. And now a huge arm drag. And now a boot to the gut. And Montez Ford now, huge DDT. And now Montez at the top. We all know how comfortable Montez Ford is on the top rope. From the freaking heavens. Into a cover on one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champs. Angelo Dawkins in the ring. And the Street Profits beat the Usos. And what a match by both of these teams. If it was like this tonight, imagine how it's going to be at the ladder match at Extreme Rules.
Here are your winners, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
And we could be looking at the Street Profits being the new SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions. Big win over the Usos tonight, but will that win carry them to the Tag Team title? Back here on SmackDown, the action is staying hot and furious. And ladies and gentlemen, time for our semi-main event. It's almost time to close out SmackDown, but one way to go out with a bang is with some great women's action.
Making her way to the ring from Puerto Vallarta, Mexico,
Zelina Vega making her way to the ring, who has been, I would say, seen here on SmackDown. Hasn't had the best runs here on the blue brand, but looks to turn that over into a possible championship opportunity here tonight. Remember, it's going to be Zelina Vega, Carmella, Liv Morgan, and Toni Storm in this fatal four-way match. The winner goes on to face Becky Lynch for the SmackDown Women's title at Extreme Rules. And remember, Extreme Rules is quickly approaching, and all four of these women believe they are the ones deserving of the match against Becky Lynch. None more than the crowd-favored Liv Morgan.
From Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
And Orlando seems to take a favor to Liv Morgan here tonight. So they call her the juvenile delinquent, but Liv Morgan wants to call herself SmackDown Women's Champion. And she could get her opportunity here tonight. All she has to do is beat 3 former champions here in the WWE. Zelina Vega hasn't really won a championship yet, but one champion we can talk about is this woman, Carmella, former SmackDown Live Women's Champion, the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. Many called her the Princess of Staten Island. She definitely represented Staten Island, I'll tell you that. But she also is a former SmackDown Live Women's Champion, first ever Miss Money in the Bank, has competed at WrestleMania. And now she looks to be here and one more position to be in the lining for a possible SmackDown Women's title match. All three of these women have been in the ring with Becky Lynch, but one woman who has been in the ring with Becky Lynch recently is this woman, because it's Tony time!
From Gold Coast, Australia, Tony Storm.
The former NXT UK Women's Champion, Tony Storm, ready to bring some storms here to SmackDown. If you have not seen Tony Storm in action, not just on this channel, but all in real life, then I don't know what the hell you have been doing. You may be sleeping under a rock. But Tony Storm sure as hell is one hell of an attribute to have here on SmackDown. Last week she was in the ring facing Becky Lynch in a one-on-one match, which saw Becky come out as the winner in that match, but Tony Storm showed such an impressive showing, WWE felt as if we should give her one more chance. And now, the Fatal 4-Ways under match. Remember, first pinfall or submission wins the match, and that woman who pins the other will get a Women's Championship match at Extreme Rules against Becky Lynch. And also, ladies and gentlemen, there's been a lot going on Raw lately, so let me know in the comments if you want me to add Monday Night Raw back onto the channel. Because I've really been speculating about it, and I just really don't know just yet. I mean, on SmackDown, we do have Drew McIntyre, we have Big E, we have Bobby Lashley. We have a lot of great talent over on Raw, but I don't know. With the current direction Raw is right now, in real life, I just don't feel too comfortable about having it back on the channel. And now back to this matchup. Liv Morgan bringing the fight to Tony Storm as Zelina Vega and Carmella are still brawling it out on the outside. And remember, a couple weeks ago, Liv Morgan was in a tag team match with Becky Lynch against both Zelina Vega and Carmella. But wait a minute, but before I get to there, Liv Morgan rolls up Tony Storm, but not enough to get her the win. But as I was saying, Liv Morgan was in a tag team matchup with Becky Lynch, the SmackDown Women's Champion, 2 weeks ago against Zelina Vega and Carmella, which did see Liv Morgan and Becky Lynch come out victorious. However, the only problem was it was Becky Lynch who looked like the star and main power within that match. And many believe that Liv Morgan was looked weak against both Zelina and Carmella in that matchup. And people were saying that Liv Morgan deserves a push, but as you see, Tony Storm with a devastating pile driver to Carmella. Now Tony Storm turns her attention back to Liv Morgan, but Zelina Vega turns her attention to Tony Storm and then back to Liv Morgan. And remember, all these women just want one opportunity at the SmackDown Women's Championship, which is around the waist of one, I would definitely say, one of our greatest champions that we have had so far. And now Liv Morgan pops right back up, but taken down again, just like it did look 2 weeks ago in that tag team match. And now, ooh, strong knee right there on the bridge of the nose. And now Liv Morgan just trying to fight back here, just trying to stay alive, stay in this match. And Zelina throws her into the corner. What does Zelina Vega have in mind? It doesn't matter now because Liv Morgan able to reverse. But Carmella now wants herself some of the juvenile. And another knee caught Liv Morgan. And now Toni back up on her feet. A nice snapmare from Zelina to Liv Morgan. And a devastating snapmare driver from Carmella. And now a flatliner to Toni Storm. And now Liv Morgan with a forearm to Zelina Vega. At the top rope now. Huge cross body. Liv into a cover on Zelina Vega. Hook of the leg, but kicks out is Zelina. And now Zelina takes out Carmella. Now the only three left are Toni Storm, Zelina Vega, and Liv Morgan. And now Liv Morgan turns Zelina around. And now, oh, wait a minute. I thought that was a jumping DDT, but it's actually a guillotine. Locked in on Zelina Vega. Will Zelina be forced to tap the shots to the ribs? Able to escape. And now, wait a minute. Zelina caught her. Hammerlock DDT. And now Toni Storm with an air raid crash neck breaker. Onto Carmella, hooks the leg too, but Carmella kicks out. And a devastating cutter from Zelina Vega, but Liv Morgan able to somehow come back. And now Carmella misses the super kick, and you see right there, beautiful DDT there from Liv Morgan, but wait a minute, Morgan, double knee face breaker to Toni Storm. Is this enough? Does Liv Morgan have the championship match at Extreme Rules? Count of two, hook of the leg. No! Toni Storm breaks it up just in the nick of time. And ooh, devastating face buster there from Liv Morgan. I felt that she had that women's title match right there in her grasp. And now Carmella taken out again by Zelina Vega. But wait a minute, Toni Storm, double underhook, Storm 0. 1, 2, no! There's Liv Morgan able to break it up at the very last second. But no, wait a minute, she locks in a guillotine. Is Zelina done? Is Zelina gonna tap out? No! Carmella able to break it up. And now Carmella with another face buster. Toni Storm with a devastating pile driver. And now Carmella into a guillotine by Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan has that guillotine locked in on Carmella on the outside, but remember, it's not going to do anything. The submission has to happen inside the ring for Liv Morgan to win. I think this is just to take out Carmella. And look at this, Carmella tapped, but it doesn't freaking matter. And Toni Storm yet again with Storm 0, but right there is Liv Morgan. And Morgan now off the ropes with the face breaker. And there's Liv Morgan. It looked like Zelina Vega was going to try to steal the win, but Liv Morgan right there to prevent it. And now Toni Storm with her eyes set on Carmella. Toni Storm with a air raid crash neck breaker. And now Liv Morgan trying to take out Toni Storm, and she does. Into a cover on Carmella after that neck breaker. A count of two. Zelina's there, but it's not quick enough. Liv Morgan gets the win. How smart was that by Liv Morgan? All the crap Liv Morgan was told by all of these three women, by everyone saying that she's not good enough, Liv Morgan now has an opportunity to face Becky Lynch for the SmackDown Women's title. And right there, the match would have been over if Liv had just locked that guillotine in and inside the ring. And right here was the closing moments of the match. That air raid crash neckbreaker from Toni Storm. Liv Morgan takes out Storm and covers Carmella for the 1-2-3. What a fatal four-way match. Becky Lynch, you now see your new opponent for Extreme Rules and for the SmackDown Women's title. And now, ladies and gentlemen, after a great night on SmackDown here tonight, it is time to close off the blue brand, the A show, with a main event that can only be talked about and seen here on SmackDown. One half of Team Extreme is right, Byron. Former ECW World Champion, multi-time tag team champion, Matt freaking Hardy is here, and he is scheduled to face the head of the table, the World Heavyweight Champion, here tonight.
Making his way to the ring from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 236 pounds, Matt Hardy.
The broken brilliance, woken, broken, whatever you want to call it. Matt Hardy is a mainstay wherever he goes. He's a big draw and one of the greatest minds to have around. And no, he is not paying me to say that, so I don't want to hear any of that in the comments, alright? But I do wish him luck here because his opponent is not in a good mood. And speaking of his opponent, it says it right there vividly clear. The head of the table, the tribal chief, the leader of the bloodline, the World Heavyweight Champion.
Weighing in at 265 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns.
That big, beautiful gold belt that solidifies Roman Reigns as the World Heavyweight Champion. I apologize for all the noise outside my door. Give me one moment. And now Roman Reigns gets ready for his main event match against Matt Hardy. But wait a minute. Matt Hardy, already out of the gates, looks to get an upper hand on Roman Reigns to help his brother come Extreme Rules. But Roman, oh! Roman with the World Heavyweight title off the skull of Matt Hardy. Oh no, he's got that championship in hand again. I don't think this was a good idea by Matt Hardy to want to attack the tribal chief like that, and another time again using the actual physical championship as Roman Reigns. And Roman just picking apart Matt Hardy. This match hasn't even started yet. And finally, both men are back in the ring. And now Roman. Now Roman now takes an elbow from Matt Hardy. And hopefully Matt can come back into this match. But Roman with the stiff right there to the face of Matt Hardy. I'm recording a video. Now we're back into this matchup, and Roman again gets taken down by Matt, and the world letting him hear it. And now Roman, oh, Roman looks mad. He looks mad. And maybe this wasn't the right idea by Matt Hardy, let alone taking the match also. Trying to attack Roman before the bell even rang. And you see the special counsel, Paul Heyman, right there, just egging this on. And now Roman, crucifix position, power bombs Matt Hardy into a cover, but Hardy wants to keep fighting. And Roman now just getting in the mind of not just Matt, but also Jeff Hardy. And remember, everything Jeff Hardy worked for up till now is on the line come Extreme Rules. His one last world title shot, his matches in WWE, they're all on the line. And now Roman, look at this. Oh, look at the way he's picking up Matt Hardy, and he keeps the rotation. Oh no, he's looking for another one. That's the power of the Tribal Chief and the head of the table. And a third time to Matt. And now Roman plants the fist and a Superman punch. But he's not going for the cover. And now look at this. Oh man, this is devastating. Roman Reigns said he was going to smash Jeff Hardy at Extreme Rules. Well, it looks like he's starting with Matt right now. And now a pop-up Samoan drop from Roman Reigns. And a Roman again, just hammering away on Matt Hardy. And now Roman flips over and into a cover. That was pretty unique from the head of the table too. No. I think Roman could have won it like that. And now Roman gets taken down with a dragon screw, and the world chanting delete. They want them to delete Roman Reigns? Good luck. And ooh, big boot from Roman. And look at this, 3 huge rights from Roman. But another dragon screw takes down the world champion. But how much more can Matt Hardy take, let alone endure? And now another Superman punch right on the jaw. And now Roman, oh, come on, wait a minute, Roman, no, come on, there's no need for this. Roman, come on, try to think logically here. This is a human being, for God's sakes. At this point, I don't even think Roman cares. Matt Hardy has not moved after the Superman punch. And I have a feeling this is a direct message to Jeff Hardy. This is what happens when you want to involve family business into your problems. And now Roman, come on, what is he thinking? Roman, come on, no. Roman, please reconsider. It's not too late to reconsider. No. Roman, no! Oh!
The force of that impact should put an end to this match right here. Roman Reigns is absolutely on fire right now.
Roman just slammed Matt Hardy through that announce table. My monitor's completely destroyed. Come on, Roman.
Back in from the floor.
I don't even know how Matt Hardy's still able to stand. And another pop-up Samoan drop. And this is a downright mauling. Why is this match stopped? Matt Hardy probably can't take any more. He probably doesn't even know where he is. And Paul Heyman is just loving this.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
And look, oh my God. Roman Reigns showing his ferociousness. Showing why he's the world champion. And Jeff Hardy's not here to stop this. He's not here to help out his brother. But Matt somehow... It's a valiant effort by Matt Hardy. But again, the third Superman punch. And now Roman, he's done playing games. Roman about to put the exclamation point. And a spear! Just tore Matt Hardy in half.
He's in a precarious position for sure. Corey, check this out.
Oh God, that spear is more and more devastating every time you see it. But he's not done. Roman is not finished. This is definitely a direct message to Jeff Hardy. And now Roman's got the guillotine. His full body weight now on Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy just dropped. Matt Hardy just dropped to the floor. I don't even think Matt Hardy's conscious. Either way, he taps.
Roman Reigns picks up a strong victory. Here's a moment Matt would probably like to delete.
Roman Reigns just obliterated Matt Hardy. And that could be the sight for Jeff Hardy. Oh, wait a minute. Roman Reigns, look at this. Roman's not done. Come on, Roman. How are you not done? Oh, my God. Roman, come on. Enough's enough.
Back now inside the ring.
Matt Hardy has endured too much already. And now Roman, another Superman punch. And now, come on, Roman. No. Roman, what are you thinking?
Situations like this usually don't end very pleasant.
And now, Roman, no, Roman, please, no. Oh! I am literally speechless.
This doesn't look good, guys.
And now Roman, I think he's going to try to spear Matt Hardy through the barricade. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to go off the air for this. This episode of SmackDown has been a little too hectic. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this episode of SmackDown. I will see you for AEW. Hopefully we can get some medical attention out here for Matt Hardy. Because Roman Reigns, I think he's about to spear him through the barricade. Oh, no. Please, no.
If only I could turn back time.